Anyway, for this season, we are going to be doing a 10 race season, just so it can fly through a little faster. We're going to add a couple new tracks. We'll add Portugal. We'll start off in Bahrain. Actually, we'll add China as well. So we've got Bahrain, China, Portugal. We'll take off Canada. We'll put on Austria, Silverstone. We'll take off Belgium. We'll add Netherlands. We'll have Italy. We'll have Brazil. We'll end in Brazil. Mexico. I don't really want Japan. Singapore, I like racing around. I guess we need a street circuit in there somewhere. Alright, we'll run with this lineup. I like this lineup. So we'll have Bahrain, then China, then Portugal, then Austria, Britain, Netherlands, Italy, Singapore, then Mexico, and then Brazil to end the season. So that's going to be the season lineup. I like those races. I wanted to add Saudi Arabia in there, but at the same time, I wanted to finish it off in Brazil. So going into the first race of the season, I'll tell you what, we are there or thereabouts with Alfa Romeo. Actually just nipped ahead of them. So we're the only team to actually get an upgrade in so far. So if we can continue this progression and catch up to Alpine and AlphaTauri, that'd be perfect for us. So new season, same Haas team by the looks of it. As we come up to the final corner, or two corners, just got to spot the apex. There we go. Decent around the last corner, but it's too little, too late. As we come across the line, it's a 1:27.2. Okay. And now we're just under half a second up on our time. As long as we get this last corner correct, we should be in the Q2 because Giovinazzi doesn't look like he improved. And it's going to be close between us and Giovinazzi, but I think we have just done enough to... Yes, we did. So we did a 26.8. Giovinazzi, I don't think he improved. Mick Schumacher managed to get in the 26s. And our teammate starting at the back of the grid, even though we don't have the worst car. So, yeah, he's going to be no help to us this season, but we are into Q2 in our first race this season. Okay, felt like the best turn one yet, although we went a bit onto the red and white curves. That was an awful turn. Alright, it's not looking like we're going to move up further on this grid. Definitely not after that mistake. Oh, we've bottled it. Alright, so we're going to end on P15. We couldn't do that one lap wonder. We had to push it as much as we could this year. We're going to be all the way down in 15. No one's going to be taking penalties. Mazepin starting from the back. We're going to go... See, I kind of want to do mediums to softs just because I hate the hards. I guess we'll see how the race goes. Probably have to do mediums to hards. And let's see what we can do. Starting on the outside. Wish we were on the inside, then we can dive bomb a few cars, but we're going to see how this goes. 5 red lights, and away we go. And it's a decent getaway, but the second phase was where it got poor, and we got Mick Schumacher on our outside. We have to be careful. Coming into turn one, and oh my goodness me! I don't know what's happened there. I thought we were running sim damage for a second, so I was trying to stay away from that front wing. I think we were ahead of George Russell when the virtual safety car came out, but that's Lance Stroll wing gone as he went flying down the inside. Come on, Lance. Are we allowed to overtake? Because he's clearly got damage. Nope. No, we are not. This is costing us time. Come on, Lance. Okay, we're going to make a move down the inside straight away. Or around the outside of Lance Stroll, who does have a broken wing. He's locked up. He's almost gone straight into us. We've had to take avoiding action. There's another car up ahead. I think it's the Alpine. No, it's the AlphaTauri of Yuki Tsunoda. And now we've got George Russell all over the back of us because of that lockup from Lance Stroll. We're going to defend against the Williams driver. So he tries to stick it around the outside. but he's not able to get through. Mazepin on the soft tyres hopefully will be able to attack George Russell, but we have to see. But you can see we lost about 2 seconds under the VSC just because we were stuck behind Stroll, who just couldn't keep up with that broken wing. But Tsunoda and Stroll both in the pits. There's 2 less cars that we're going to have to worry about this race, which is good news for us, at least for now, unless a safety car happens or whatever. But see if we can get Mick Schumacher down this straight. He does not have DRS. We have ERS and DRS. We're going to turn off ERS though, save a little bit, see if we can get him just using DRS. We're going to try and go around the outside, brake really deep. Might brake too deep, I think we did. As we go side by side, he gets us again, but we got DRS one more time to try and get the move done. This time we're going to go around the outside again. I feel a bit more confident this time. Can we get the move to stick on the Williams driver? This could be a big move, very important, as we do have the pace on him, and we do get it done just before the corner, just before. And up we move into P14, so we can start to push on to the Alpine and the Alfa Romeo, and we can see if points will be on the cards for us this race. A little bit closer, might be close enough to make a move if he didn't have DRS, but he has got DRS again. So there's some good news. Leclerc is out the Grand Prix. That's another position we've just gained, which again, more chance for points, which is very good news for us indeed. Antonio Giovinazzi again. Can we get a move this time around into turn 1? Just need a good exit. I've seen better exits, but we are pretty close. We are within 4/10. We are going to have a go at him the lap before we have to box. Can we get Giovinazzi down the straight? We're going to go down the inside of the Alfa Romeo driver. He sees us coming. He just leaves us enough room. And we go side by side. And I think we get the move done. Yes, we get the move done. So after laps, probably at 10 laps behind the Alfa Romeo, just stuck in his DRS, we eventually get past him the lap before we are supposed to box. So what a move that is. Down the inside, he gives us enough room as he saw us coming. And perfect, top stuff. And we can go and chase Esteban Ocon for the rest of this lap before we decide to pit, as Hamilton is coming up on the Alfa Romeo, and hopefully battle with him a little bit. But yeah, so does Esteban Ocon up ahead. And so does Antonio Giovinazzi behind. So as long as we get a decent pit stop in, we should come out ahead of Giovinazzi. Hopefully a few more cars come in. I don't think they'll block Esteban Ocon. I think he's good. But come on lads, put in a decent pit stop. There we go. There's a decent pit stop. Alright, so coming out in the same position as we were before. Hopefully though, Giovinazzi behind could do a bit of blocking for us. And that's why I want to catch Ocon as well. As Carlos Sainz is now out the session. So that's another car. I think it's both Ferraris now, Leclerc and Carlos Sainz. So we almost go a little deep. Out the session, which means no points for Ferraris this weekend. And luckily it wasn't a safety car. If that was a safety car, that would have been perfect for all the cars up ahead. Awful for us and likely no points. But that's another car out the points, and we can actually now probably find our way into the points. So we'll have to see where we're going to end up after all these pit stops. We can maybe defend some of these cars just using our straight line speed alone. Obviously not the Merc of Valtteri Bottas. He's going to fly past us. Oh, as he makes a move down the inside. I saw that coming. I didn't see it coming. We would have went straight into him, but you'll see, look, he's got DRS open. We've just chucked on ERS and we're almost going the same speed as him. Oh shit, now this is not going to go well. Come on, Verstappen, move it, mate. Get a better exit. Come on. Defend, Giovinazzi. Defend. We need to get past Gio. around the outside. Can we get the move to stick? No, we cannot, but we're still ahead of Verstappen. We have to let him go tactically, or we have to get ahead of Giovinazzi before it happens, because we know Giovinazzi will battle with him. And we obviously don't want to lose time to Verstappen. He's actually defending very well. Oh shit, I was going to cover him up. But look at the straight line speed we got. Verstappen just cannot get past because of the straight line speed. I thought he was going to make a move down the inside there. I got really worried. But then the aero just comes in there. Corner of that. Red Bull is so much better. Oh, we got tagged. Oh my goodness me, we got touched by the McLaren. Back on the track we go. I'm going to have to let him go now. The AlphaTauri of Pierre Gasly, we cannot let go. Oh, he's dive bombed down the inside. And that's a wing. Our wing is broken. What happened there? I didn't even see him. I did not even see him. I thought he was behind me. I mean, he got better exit. That is not an overtaking spot. What is he doing? What is he doing? He better have he's broken his wing as well. I mean, I'm all for leaving space. But if you have to go half the car off the track just to make a move down the inside, that's ridiculous. That's just ruined my whole race as well. Anybody watching, what's your thoughts on that? No, that's outrageous. I'm not having that. He's punting me off the track. He's punting me off the track, the little shit. Against an Alpine. With the ERS deployed, even if he's got DRS, I think we can just about stay ahead. There's your answer. And he's got us. Car just doesn't turn like it was. I don't want to pit because then that's the end of our race. We're not catching him. We could go for another move down into turn 1. We are going to try it. Because we've got to try for points. We've got to try for points. Only way we pit is if a safety car come out. Black flag. It is ridiculous. It was ridiculous. It was disgusting behaviour. It was something which I did. Okay, well that was on me. That was on me. Now I'm getting a bit too dirty for my own good. That was a clean move. Down the inside. I mean, in my defence there, I cannot turn. The car doesn't turn. The aero is already as shit as it is. Take off half the wing. You got Jeff in my ear going mental. Schumacher's gaining on us. It's just painful driving this car. We're going to have to pit. We're going to have to pit.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Giving me warnings for going wide. Going wide down the straight. Alright, so, yeah, no, it's crazy how good Liverpool are doing.
Leader after a great result. Some amazing talents out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
He held off Lewis Hamilton to win the Grand Prix. Fair.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the constructors.
I mean, you could see who the #1 driver is at Aston Martin.
Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined.
I mean, Giovinazzi ended up getting points. Break. Verstappen only P6. But Vettel to win the Grand Prix. And driver standings, he is top. And look at that. No points for AlphaTauri, Williams, Haas or Ferrari as they had the double DNF. But shit, Alfa Romeo got a point.